Yo, what's good, my people? I'm going to do my first live commentary over a Master Nightfall, and we will see how it goes. So, bear with me because I don't know how to talk very well. So, here is my setup right here. With the chess piece, I elected to go on double rocket reserves with a field prep rocket launcher, and that basically it enables you for every grenade kill that you get 3 rockets back because field prep acts as a reserve, and whenever you have 3 reserves, that will give you 1 more rocket. That applies for grenade launchers too. And then I decided to go hive everything, hive invigoration, ornaments, repurposing, and barrier. Like another option you could do is the high fire energy on the chest piece, with overload grenades and the one that stuns, or when you, what is it, stun a, break like a shield of a barrier, or stun an ogre, it gives you high fire energy. That's another option too, so, just gonna talk my way through this. Here, I usually try to throw a grenade and then rocket, break the shield, get the grenade back, and then sometimes I get a little happy and I want to throw the grenade again, but that's not good because you need the grenade, or it helps for this barrier champion right here. There's like a certain method to do this with the rocket here. Grenade, rocket, and then here I'm just not doing well. But grenade, and then rocket, and then quick switch to your Arianas, and that's probably the best method to do. I've tried grenade, rocket, reload, rocket, even when it's enhanced rocket reloader. But the thing is the shield goes up too. I don't know if you noticed that shot, but I am dead center on that ogre, and somehow it travels through his kidney, and he dodges it. So if you noticed at the beginning too, I'm running 4 concussives and 1 boss resist. Ideally, I would like to have like a 9 recovery, but to be honest, the concussive works against so many different ads of what they shoot, like the night boomers on all the champs on here. Here's a part right here where you can just throw a grenade if you got Controverse top tree. Like here, I didn't proc any of my grenades, so it's that part right there. It could be best just to throw your grenade and let him burn out instead of shooting the rocket. I don't know if that is making something not trigger, but whatever. Here I break the shield, and I throw the grenade to the left because I know that Knight is going to move to the left up there. So he's just getting melted in the grenade the whole time. And if I do have another grenade here, I will throw that off to the left, where I threw that rocket there to take out all the thrall. And then I'll snipe that thrall, and then all the thrall would be dead. But yeah, here just pop the shield, throw the grenade, let him burn, hit him with some Arianas, and that's about it. But I've been playing with the concussive on my armor in patrol and everything for the last 2 months, I'd say, and it just works against so many different enemies. The night boomers, that's concussive. People would just think it might be just a stomp, but it's not. Any kind of, from what I've seen, I'm not like 100% exactly what it is, but any kind of splash damage. Things you wouldn't think it would protect because the description isn't very clear. Here I'm throwing the grenade, trying to bust the shield. I didn't bust any of the shields, but there I got my grenade back, and part of me wants to throw my grenade there, but you gotta hold on to that baby. And these acolytes just didn't want to have nothing to do with it, so here, yeah, here's rocket, and then I could fire an Ariana shot right there. I just must be in a hurry to here because I'm just trying to Nova. I really don't. I'll play a little sloppy, not gonna lie, sometimes, but with this 4 concussive and 1 boss resist, which the boss resist is gonna protect against the champions too, you can just tank a lot of things. This ogre here, I don't know what's going on because it says I stun him, but nothing happens. So here's the other stun. And double rocket. I could save a rocket and hit him with 2 Ariana and finish him and get my grenade back, but it's all high insight. But if you do try it, try to run. It's gonna vary between every nightfall, really, what to run for resist mods. This part, not gonna lie, I think this part was really frustrating. I should have got a different angle on him. Like here, I can't get an angle on that left one, so he just keeps rebuilding his house. Or his house. Yeah, he's building his house. Why he get shot? Like that bubble. Can't shoot around that to get the 1, so this is almost a part where it's like, okay, should I start this run over? But the double rocket reserves allows me to just have a shitload of rockets, so it's whatever. Now, if you didn't know too, if you didn't have your grenade and you have high repurposing, you get a finisher, you can pop your grenade back. But yeah, I do highly recommend trying the concussive. At least 3. You can immediately feel it. I was running a Grandmaster earlier on in the week, and I was just playing with a random guy who's nice, and he kept dying. I looked at his setup, and he had a bunch of resilience mods, 2 or 3 on, trying to get that 8 resilience as the Titan for the barricade or whatever, and I told him to run 5 concussives, and the guy was he kept dying and kind of using all of our reses, and it was no big deal. But he switched to the 5 concussives, and the very next try at the Grandmaster, we beat it. And yeah, he said he noticed it instantly. And that's just something that it's gonna hurt your discipline and recovery, of course, but you can immediately feel it. Grandmasters kind of feel like a little bit harder than masters if you're running that 5 concussive, and then these masters are I mean, you can just tank so much. Like I'm not worried about dying at all. But here I'm just abusing this wizard, popping a shield, trying to take advantage of my high repurposing. This knight, like the best way to take him, yeah, let's do that, and then just area on him to death. Sometimes if he doesn't get stunned there, he'll just go back in his corner. This ogre, though, the concussive boss resist, that does not matter. That guy will melt you, no matter what. So you gotta kind of, a couple times here I got really close to dying. We gotta kind of keep an eye on that dude. And he seems to just magically spawn all these acolytes. It's like they never go away up there. But this part, it seems like the knights. Sometimes you kill those 2 on the. I go left first, and kill the 2 knights on the left. And sometimes it spawns another knight by that door on the left, but sometimes it doesn't. So then I'll go over here and try to take out this third. There's a third knight over here. You could keep going left, but I just think that's Death Valley down in that opening there. So then the third and the fourth are around the corner here. And then I'm just abusing high repurposing, getting my grenade back. So this is going to be the third. I'm peeking up top for that ogre. Boy, smoking a joint. Don't want nothing to do with this guardian. Here I'm just running over to see if that third knight spawned. I'm sure there's a method to the madness of doing it exactly how to get that knight to spawn back there. I'm just not 100% sure what it is. This is the first time I've used my Ariana in a minute too, so my aim with it is pretty booty. That part too, if you're running Warlock or whatever, it's kind of the debate between just, you could go up in those rocks and finish them with Ariana, you could dump whatever heavy you have into them. But I elected to Nova, which is not that good of a thing because I kind of like to have that for the first phase of the boss. Just throw the grenade, Nova, and then Ariana, the boss to death to get her into the first phase. But I think I was just impatient. It didn't do that, but in a perfect run, I would probably do that. Here's the combo of the rocket and Ariana. Oh, wait, I must not have enough rockets here. Yeah, I don't have enough rockets. Other than that, I would grenade, rocket, quick switch to Ariana. But Ariana can still get it done. Ariana is just a gun like that where you can pace your shots a little bit delay, and sometimes that works out better, or if you just use it enough, you'll pull down on your arrow, or down on your joystick, just ever so slightly after every shot, and then that'll keep you on the head, and after a while you can get a rhythm to it. Some days are better than the other. It's kind of difficult for me, to be honest, these precision weapons, because I play on 10 sensitivity, but you get the hang of it after a while. So here, yeah, I don't have my super, so I'm kind of screwed here. There, I already missed my first glance shot, so I'm doing less damage. It's another thing I see on champs, on people, or I can just tell because I have enough experience with Ariana, 17,000 kills, that if you shoot a champ and you hit him, or if you miss, or if you hit him in the body, it's going to take the first glance perk, and you're not going to be taking advantage of the damage buff, so sometimes it's better for before the knights put their shield up, it's just better to wait a second for them to put their shield up instead of trying to get multiple shots, 2, 3, 4 shots on their head. But there, I'm late on the grenade. The double proc there, or it didn't double proc there, so that's just kind of hit and miss. Have vortex when you hold it, it'll double proc. Which might be news to some, but probably not to others. This is another thing too that I didn't really know, which I've done this nightfall quite a few times, that you think the ads just keep coming out, but they don't. Like the first phase, they'll do all the thrall, and then you'll have 3 acolytes on each side, and then once you kill the acolytes or a certain amount of time, then that's what triggers the knight to spawn. Second wave is the wizards, the hive wizards instead of the acolytes. So yeah, with the field prep rocket launcher and controverse and repurposing, you can just you know, you just spam that rocket launcher because you get so much ammo. You know, sometimes I'll be shooting a single thrall with a rocket launcher just because I know I'll have a good amount of ammo. Here I'm just trying to build up my grenade, so I'm kind of milking it, searching for ammo. After a certain amount of time that night spawns. So I guess if you just wanted to milk your super, you could keep killing that night. There I don't really let the ads, that's the nice thing about rocket launcher, you don't really let the ads have a chance to spawn. That was not a very good rocket. If you put that rocket right in the middle of where that little circle, it'll take care of them all the time. This is where if you're rocking 4 opulent like hive armor mods, you don't get the advantage of high fire energy. So this is one part of the strike where I did notice it. I feel like the invigoration to get that rift back, like here, once I kill this orange over here, you can see I get my rift back, right? I feel like that's more important for this part. For taking down champs and masters, it's not really a problem as far as damage. Grandmaster, that's probably a different case. I would run the high fire energy, especially at this part at the end, because there's 4 barriers. And if you're running at Soul, there's a good chance you're gonna run out of Ariana ammo. Here's another wizard over there. You can always throw your grenade because you know you're going to pop that shield and get another grenade back. Yeah, I'll just like clockwork, kill that in the night spawn. Here's one where I probably shouldn't have thrown my grenade. I did double proc it there, so I'm about to get it back. You run 10 discipline, you'll get that back a lot more, it seems, than a 6, 7, or 8, or 9 discipline even. So, food for thought. But personally, I'd rather have the resist mods because you can tank so much. You can see the boss is just melting me there. The hive hit me twice. Got me down to half health, you know. Here, I'm slow. I should rocket right in the middle of the circle. But not everyone's good, I guess. If I remember right, there's really only... there's a lot of parts where this run could be a little bit more clean, but like here again, I think I missed a rocket a little to the left there. Anybody that's run that solo nightfalls, you know, sometimes it can get a little panicky. And that's kind of what you're seeing right here. I mean, I think I'm just shooting a rock right there. So I did try a one run when the spots got really low here. Just basically right before she goes into that phase, I tried to hit her with a grenade and Nova and Rock at the same time, and I could almost kill her, but not quite enough. See there, I'm sloppy there too. I'm late on that grenade. My grenade doesn't double proc, so I'm down to half a grenade. There, I probably should have got my melee in. This girl, her RNG where she moves is... sometimes she won't come behind that rock there straight ahead. Other times she'll come around it. I know I've died to that before. See there, my Controverse doesn't proc at all, because my melee procced. I got half that back, so... the exotic's not really working. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't get that, that grenade right up by that door. You're just running around scrambling. And here's the one part where I think I was just tired of scrambling, and I seen two acolytes in the night there, so I use my super, which causes the end of the run to basically look like shit. So you don't want to do what I just did there. I mean, unless it's a life or death situation where you just have to use your super, but ideally, I should have not did that. Just killed these ads, which I totally could have, and then grenaded and Nova'd the boss, and it would have been over a couple minutes earlier. But lesson learned. And then, of course, another night we'll keep spawning. That's another technique too with the Warlock. That's why I like so much too. Titan, you can do it too. Hunter, not so much. But just the burst jump, you can basically outrun the bullets. So it kind of looks like I'm scrambling, and I am. But see here, if I just have my super, Nova, rocket, 5 Ariana shots, it's over. But I think I was just tired of this strike at this point, and just use my super incorrectly. But that's just what you do. So now you're about to see just a scramble fest going on here. But I know that if I keep jumping, see, here's my Hive Invigoration, there's an orange bar, there's my Rift back again, in case I need it. And I think my plan, see there, I don't know, my Rift, does it disappear or something? My plan was to stay in the Rift and try to get a good angle on that girl. Just headshot her, and hopefully my 4 concussives and my boss resist will just protect me. This is the same thing here. See there, I could tank. That's a lot. If you're not running those boss resist concussives, you're dead there 100%. So just recommend trying that out. Here my Ariana shots booty, and there I tanked 3 shots, still half health, There's 4 shots. My 7 recovery is not helping. That was really lucky again. So look at the end. I can just tank. You can tank so much. Those concussives are the most underrated mod in the game, and I hope a big streamer doesn't make a YouTube video and start talking about how OP they are. But they are. So that's my first commentary ever. Not the smoothest run, not the worst run. What is it? 2206. I think I could get her around 20 minutes if I had a really smooth run. But I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to my non-sexy voice. And yeah, try to make some more of these in the future if you guys like stuff like this. So that's about it. Talk to you later. What a stupid outro.